So a construction company gets an email. It looks totally normal. Vendor they've used a dozen times, and project name looks mostly right, so the alarm bells don't ring, right? Someone hits send on that wire transfer, and that's it. Money's completely gone. You're never going to see it again, and it never went to that vendor. And here's the part that should actually get your attention about this. It's not just some one off story. In January 2025, 12 people got indicted in a nationwide fraud ring that hit construction companies across 6 states, including right here in Pennsylvania. 12 people, multiple states, and not one of them broke into a firewall or wrote a single line of malware. This isn't a guy in a hoodie in a dark basement typing green code. It's not Hollywood. It's someone who sat back, watched how your business actually pays its bills, and then just simply asked. And it's in words that you'd expect to hear from someone you already trust. Here's why construction gets hit so much. You're moving big wire transfers, fast, on deadlines that don't move. You've got subs, suppliers, lenders, all coordinated mostly over email. And most firms your size, they don't have anyone actually watching your inbox for this kind of threat. Big money plus nobody watching, that's not really bad luck. That's exactly what this game is built for. But hold on, before I really dive into this, I'm Don, founder and principal consultant of Don's Tech Rescue. I've spent my career on the IT side of small businesses, and my job is to fill gaps like this for firms in the construction industry. I take the burden of stress off their plate when it comes to the technology. If you're based in PA, Western PA, and not sure how exposed you are to email threats like business email compromise, go to my site and reach out to an expert about our free IT baseline assessment. We talk about what's good, what's exposed, and what can be done to get you back on track with your technology. All right. So how'd they actually get in, right? Well, according to this same indictment, the group spoofed emails to look like internal staff, vendors, people you already talked to, and then redirected the payment. That's it. Somebody gets into an inbox or fakes one well enough and just watches, learns your project names, learns who you pay and when, then sends a wire instruction that looks exactly like everyone you've gotten right when you're expecting it. No firewall breached, no malware. The root cause almost every time is one of two things: an email account with no multi-factor authentication on it, or a payment process where one person can send money without anyone double checking by phone. Both of those are fixable, and neither one costs that much. It's a process more than it is a purchase. And here's the thing that actually stings about all of this. Once the wire goes out, your bank doesn't really want to do anything about it. They can't just pull it back. And a lot of cyber insurance policies have a sublimit just for funds transfer fraud, meaning your policy might cover just a fraction of what you lost. Meanwhile, you still owe your sub or your supplier the money you meant to send them. So now you're paying twice, and this isn't some rare occurrence. The FBI's own numbers from their Internet Crime Complaint Center put business email compromise losses at $2.77 billion in 2024 alone, across more than 21,000 reported cases. And construction is one of the industries getting hit hardest. So what actually stops this? I'm going to give you three things. Multi-factor authentication on every single email account, no exceptions. That alone is the door most of these guys walk through first. The second is anytime a wire or payment method changes, a second person verifies it by phone using a number you already have, not one just sitting in that email. And third, you train whoever handles your payments to just slow down whenever something changes, even if it looks like it's from someone they know. That's the only three things you need to do. So I leave you with this question. Ask whoever handles your payments how a wire actually gets verified before it goes out. If the answer is simply, we just send it, that's where you start. And if you're ever still unsure about where you stand with your technology, Don's Tech Rescue. Reach out. Let's talk about how we can help your firm stay protected.